Let's go. They've got everything. Everything caravan and camping. They've got everything.
Great to have you with us with our Everything Caravan and Camping podcast, sponsored by ECC Parks. My name's Scotty Hillier from Channel 7. Now, every week we are going to take you to an ECC Park destination around this great country of ours. We're going to get you there safe with our Weight and Towing Masterclasses. We've got tech tips. We're going to chat with influencers as well as you, the listeners. We want to hear your questions, where you've been, what you're up to, something you want to know, something I haven't said, all of that. We're going to have a laugh with Caravan Park Confessions. It's an absolute cracker. And every week we're going to chat to the greatest chef ever given an open fire at a set of tongs, none other than Harry Fisher from Fire to Fork. I'm pretty excited. Let's go.
Let's go.
Now, this Sunday, January the 21st, is Everything Caravan and Camping's second birthday. That's right, happy birthday to us. And to celebrate, when you purchase from ECC, you put yourself into the draw to win the ultimate summer prize pack. Now, with over $1,000 in prizes, including a Weber barbecue, there's a new Mike Coolman Recreational Series fridge, and so much more. Head to everythingcaravancamping.com.au for more information.
Come on.
Now, ECC, it's a 24/7 marketplace for all things caravanning, camping and four-wheel driving. With more than 10,000 products available from hundreds of popular brands, you'll find everything you need for your next outdoor adventure. Don't forget, subscribe to the newsletter and save a further 10% off the best brands, products and prices. They're only a click away.
Come on. Let's go. Everything caravan and camping.
I hope you're enjoying this, our ECC podcast. It's that time of the show where we catch up with the great man. They call him the Ayatollah of a rock and a roller. You like that, Dave?
Yeah, I like that one, Scotty.
Oh, the Ayatollah of a rock and a roller. Mate, look, popular as per usual. The segments and everywhere you guys travel and do, people are keen and hungry for information. We've had a listener email in and talk to us about mirrors on your van. And, you know, if you're towing a big van, are they able to just leave there by the law? Can they just use their side mirrors, or do you need to get an extendable one? And what's your take on that?
Yeah, really good question too, Scotty. So mirrors, extension mirrors are compulsory when towing a caravan. Obviously, with your car just driving around town, you'll probably notice that your car mirrors are about 50 to 60 mil out from the vehicle. The reason that is that not only does it allow you to look down the vehicle, it also allows you to look behind the vehicle at a certain distance behind. Then you go and put a big box called a caravan on the back of it, which is about 2.4 metres wide. So those mirrors now, you won't see behind that caravan. You won't even see down the side of it. You'll probably be looking at the side of the caravan. It is a road rule that you do have to have two extension mirrors, and that is two, one each side. You can't just have one on the driver's side.
Oh, I didn't know that. So you've got to have one on the passenger side as well. There you go.
And the easiest way to do it is there's quite a number of different mirrors that you can attach to the existing mirror, or you can buy replacement mirrors that take the vehicle mirror off, and then you bolt these new ones on, and they're on there forever and a day, and they actually extend. Once again, the easiest way to do it is if you buy two extension mirrors and attach it to the existing mirror, if you stand at the back of the caravan on the back right-hand corner or left-hand corner of the caravan, you should look in a straight line. You should be able to see that full part of that extension mirror on the car. So we need to be able to see a full mirror on the car. If you do that with just your normal car mirrors, you won't even see the mirror.
Yeah, good tip. So, for those new into the RV world, you're towing a van, you've got to get the mirrors. And that's a good way to work out if they're working. Stand at the back corner of the van and you've got to be able to see those mirrors.
Yeah, you've got to be able to see a full mirror down the side. A lot of the aftermarket mirrors that bolt on, they do extend out. And we have found in the VanSafe days that a lot of people come to VanSafe, but they have these beautiful extension mirrors that are aftermarket they put on, but they don't actually extend them. So it is important that you extend them.
Yeah, be careful.
So that you can see past there. As far as rear vision cameras, a lot of manufacturers are putting cameras on caravans now. Whilst they're a great aid, the thing is they don't replace the use of two mirrors. So you still got to, even if you've got a rear vision camera on your caravan, you still must have two extension mirrors to see down each side of that caravan.
There you go, Dave. You know everything. You know everything. I'm coming back as you.
It's
in my
all
next
about
life.
staying safe, isn't it?
Oh, we push that home. Peace of mind. Everything you've done is to the best, and then off you go on your holiday. Because the last thing you want to do is be travelling away for your biggest trip of the year, and you sit in the car every minute and you're worried. You're thinking, oh, I'm done.
Yeah.
There's plenty of...
And it is.
Yeah.
That's right. And it is important to use those mirrors too. I'm probably a little bit guilty of it. A good friend of ours who drives the big RACQ truck, he comes along to VanSafe. I asked him the question. He checks his mirrors probably every 12 seconds.
Oh, yeah, true.
No, I wouldn't be doing that. But if you've got those extension mirrors and you're driving that huge big caravan and car down the road, it's important to regularly check your mirrors.
Good on you, mate. So how can people get in touch if they have any other questions or want you to come out and say hello?
Sure, Scotty. So phone number 0477 897700 or website is mobilecaravanwayne.com.au.
Good work, Dave Lewis. We will be chatting again.
Thanks, Scotty. Talk to you soon.
That time of the podcast, it's our tech tip time with the great Charlie. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing, Scotty. Yourself?
You've been away. What have you been up to? You're always a busy boy. You've done all the shows are done for last year. Do you do most of them? You guys?
I've done a fair few this year, and we actually sat down and worked it out. Across Australia, there are 53 caravan shows just this year, and there are more next year.
You're kidding me. And you guys are at all of them or most of them?
So obviously we, as Everything Caravan Camping, they're at most of them, and that includes the four-wheel drive shows. So it's not just a caravan show.
So I only see you at the Jason plant of the Caravaning Queensland ones here, but you're everywhere.
We're everywhere. We're up and down the eastern seaboard. We're over at Perth, Adelaide.
And it's all for the listeners because we're around the country. So people Google on it and Everything Caravan Camping is going to be there. Bang, you guys will have something there.
We'll have something there, 100%. And if we don't have something there, generally we'll have it on the website.
Oh, look at you go. Little upsell there. The web with everythingcaravancamping.com.au. Yes.
That's it, Wayne. That's it.
Hey, what are we doing this week?
So this week we have what I consider a must for anyone towing these days, and that is a Cruisemaster towing hitch.
Cruisemaster towing hitch? Tell me more. Explain, paint a picture for all of our folk out there listening.
So obviously going back to the old yesteryear days of just the old tow ball.
Yeah.
So that was obviously a fair bit of restriction for undulation, where you could go. You always had to be very mindful that you weren't going to snap a tow ball off or something like that. Yeah. With Cruisemaster, they've now come out with their 360 DO35 towing hitch.
Okay, so the ball's gone.
Ball's gone.
The old ball, and you put the on top and you lift the little clip and it pops. See ya.
None of that anymore.
Yeah.
So now it's a pin, and basically the hitch that goes on your caravan has a full 360 rotation around. So if you're doing four-wheel drive tracks with your van, if you're a bit of rocky stuff, there's some undulation going on, you're fully covered, and there's not going to be any risk or damage to a tow ball anymore.
Wow. So you can if you've got a tow ball, you can out with that and in with this.
Yep, that's it, mate.
And is it simple? Is it a slide in, slide out? Or is
it is slide in, slide out, and it is a nice quick locking hitch. And it also, the cool thing about these ones is they come with a nice dust cover, and I have seen firsthand it works. Yeah. So obviously dust is the enemy to anything that moves.
Yeah, true.
And this is a nice little protection, so it stays nice and lubricated. It's not going to wear down easily. And I have to say, and they're rated, you can go up to DO45, so you can do 4.5 ton vans.
Oh, wow.
35 is 3.5 tons, so it is.
So they're 80% of the market now, or 90.
Probably 90% of the market.
Yeah, they're all using it. The balls are gone.
Yeah. The ball's it's good. Everyone knows it. It's reliable. It's been out for years, yonks now.
But let's move with the times.
With the times. Yeah. Everyone's going to these remote areas. You want to tow your van to these remote areas because we can now, especially with the big American vehicles coming to market.
Yeah.
These hitches make those trips possible.
Look at you go. Love it, mate. We'll be back next week. See you, buddy.
That's it, mate. Talk to you then.
Come on. Let's go. Everything Caravan and Camping.
Hope you're enjoying this, our ECC podcast. It's time to catch up with an influencer. And let me say, this lady is a big influencer in the game. Krisi Murphy from Caravaning Queensland. How are you?
I'm good, thanks, Scotty. How are you going?
Oh, look, I've been busy, as you know. I've got the best job in the world. I get to travel this great country of ours, and they pay me to fish and caravan and cook and all that fun stuff, a bit of camping. But I've had you on the show, so you've been a little creek to coast.
Yeah.
Yes, you've been on there. But let's talk about, I guess, firstly with you, your role in Caravanning Queensland now has sort of shifted to what it was, and you look after VanSafe. So explain to me what VanSafe is.
Okay, so VanSafe, it's a collaboration between Caravanning Queensland and the Queensland Government Street Smart Initiative.
Yep.
And what we're doing is we're providing recreational vehicle owners with valuable knowledge and resources to ensure you can enjoy your caravanning adventures safely and compliantly.
I know because you and I've done many, well, you've done a lot more than me, but the Caravaning Queensland industry shows, the Weight and Towing Masterclasses are always full of people that are thriving and hungry for more info. So you're basically taking that, I guess, and taking it to the country where some people may not be able to get to the shows.
Exactly. We're taking it on the road. Yeah, we travel all around Queensland. We're trying to hit all the major areas as much as we can. Yeah.
And 2023, Krisi, where were some of the places you went?
Oh, we went all up the coast. So we went up as far as Cairns and we went as far west as Emerald in 2023.
Wow.
So, yeah.
And the team, like, I guess you take a few of the experts with you, obviously.
We do.
Yeah.
We're so lucky that we've partnered with the team from Talking Towing.
Yeah.
So we have Dave Lewis, Gary Gardner and Jeff Palmer.
Yeah.
And they come along with us to all of our regional trips as well. Yeah.
Have you been blown away by the response, Krisi? Because I know they're very well attended and people love you getting out to those little remote areas.
Oh, it blows us away how thirsty people are for information and some clarity around being able to drive compliantly and safely on their travel adventures.
Yeah, because I guess it's fair to say, Krisi, I mean, over the last, whether it's been more documented, but there have been little incidences on the road with a lot more people out there towing or driving the RVs. There's been a few little where vans have rolled or this and that. So I guess what you're providing is it's peace of mind.
It certainly is.
Yeah.
There's so much information to absorb when you purchase a van.
Yeah.
And it can be overwhelming to try and understand what you need to do to be able to be travelling safely.
Yeah. And 2024, is it all happening again? I guess that's what everyone listening is going to ask. Is it happening in 2024, Scotty?
Yes, we are coming back in 2024. We have already confirmed a few locations.
Okay.
But we've got a few things planned as well.
Oh, can you reveal any of the locations or are they still
secret?
So
definitely first up at the beginning of the year, we're going to Kingaroy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we're going to be out there for 2 days and we'll be doing inspections and the Weight and Towing Masterclass.
Lovely.
Yeah.
So if people want to jump online, Krisi, and find out exactly where the tour will be throughout the year, is that nice and easy?
Yes, it is. You just go to caravanqld.com.au and search for VanSafe and then all the information is there.
You know everything now. So that's VanSafe and I think it's a great initiative and I know how popular it is. But you also, while we've got you as an influencer, you also have recently, or 12 months, 18 months, purchased a little caravan for yourself.
Yes. Hubby and I, we went out and we got ourselves a little J-Pod Outback and it's fantastic. Yeah. We love it.
Is it everything you thought? Because, I mean, you've worked at industry shows forever and you've seen vans, you've spoken to exhibitors, you've spoken to everyone. Is it what you thought? Like you went away on your first trip, on your second trip. Is it what you thought, Krisi?
Yeah, we love the caravanning lifestyle and we can't wait to be able to do it more and more. We're pre-retirement now.
Yep.
So, of course, we're eyeing off our future trips. Definitely.
Yeah. And what did you find? What were some little things you would do, you would take, you wouldn't take? I mean, you'd be spot on with your VanSafe. Your weight would not be over in the van, I'm sure. But any other little things that you learnt along the way the listeners could maybe learn from?
The main thing we learnt was make sure that you drive to the conditions of where you're going, to the road conditions.
Yeah, perfect.
It's really important and don't be in a rush to get there.
Yeah, okay. Now, you got the little pod. Is there a little whisper getting around that you might be upgrading? Are you going big?
Yeah.
You've got.
We are. We are looking at upgrading in 2024.
Yeah, so, nice.
Yeah.
And you take, and we've talked a lot about this on the podcast over the many, many months. You've got how many puppy dogs you got? You love your fur babies.
3 dogs. We have 2 Dalmatians and a Saffy, and they come everywhere with us when we go out in the van.
That was my question. And you're noticing a lot of the parks are accepting dogs. A lot of them now are dog-friendly.
Yeah, there's so many opportunities now for dog-friendly travel, especially road travel, and it's so great that everyone's embracing having your fur babies as well as
100%.
people.
All right, Krisi, one more time, that website for people to check out for VanSafe in 2024.
Sure, caravanqld.com.au.
Krisi, it's been a great little catch-up, and I will probably see you at one of the shows in the not-too-distant future, I reckon.
No doubt about that, Scotty.
Good on you, Krisi. See ya.
Okay, thanks. See ya.
Food time here on our ECC podcast. The great man from Fire to Fork, Harry Fisher, over in the West. G'day, my friend.
How you going, mate?
Going well. What have you been up to? You're still travelling? Every time we speak, you're just becoming more and more popular. In demand, my man. You're just flying and driving and cooking.
Oh, mate, I am. So I'm nearly done. Okay. I've got South Australia to go, and then I am back in WA, and I'm going to go and sit on a beach and do nothing for a few days.
Oh, good man. You know my plan
do with a nice bit of
20
break.
Oh, I love it. 2024, I want to get you on Creek to Coast. We need to be together on the show. We've got to do something. Or we might even we should do something on ECC, actually a video of us together. People have heard us talk now for many weeks. They need to see us. You cooking and me eating.
Perfect. Done.
You do say you're the worst fisherman. I should probably take you out, help you catch me some fish or some seafood, and then we go back and cook it.
Keen. Mate, look, my surname is Fisher, not Catcher.
I love it. I love it.
But yeah, I'm very keen. Very keen.
We'll definitely work on something. Hey, mate, what are we up to this week?
I want to talk about making friends with salad. Now, we all know that you're not going to make friends with salad, but I've got one that I reckon might change people's mind.
Oh.
Now, we've all had a potato salad. They are hit and miss at best, I think. I like to do a little bit different. I like to do a roast potato salad. Ooh. So you basically get your potatoes, cut them up pretty small, 1 centimetre cubes, chuck them in a little bit of oil in your pan, medium heat, and just toss them around for about 15, 20 minutes. So you want them to be crispy on the outside. They should get fluffy on the inside. So you basically just got your little roast potatoes.
Yeah.
Now, this is where your basis of your potato salad starts. From there, instead of using boiled potatoes, you're using roast potatoes.
Yep.
You chuck in some Kewpie mayo, the Japanese mayo.
Yep.
You chuck in a good slog of mustard, probably 2 or 3 tablespoons of mustard. Get a spring onion, dice it up small, chuck that in there, and that is honestly all you need.
That's it. Job
Toss
done.
that around, and that's it. That's job done. That's your potato salad that will make you friends.
Wow. The mustard, Harry, can it be a bit of heat in or just a normal flavoured mustard?
Oh, look, I like to use a bit of Dijon or something.
Yeah.
I tell you what, a bit of hot English wouldn't go astray. I wouldn't use 2 tablespoons of it, but I'd certainly use a couple of teaspoons in there to give it a bit of spice and clear out the sinuses. Absolutely.
I can feel that. The little humble potato salad. And once again, we say every week, simple.
Yeah. Simple, just with a bit of a twist.
Oh, mate, as you said, and you said you're travelling a lot and you're cooking for people that are travelling that haven't got a lot of time, haven't got a lot of space. That's the idea. This is something simple. You don't need to carry a million ingredients, but you can still look like you're Harry Fisher from Fire to Fork.
I don't know if you want to look like that, but you can eat like
let's say, I should have said cook like Harry Fisher from Fire to Fork. But, mate, look, we love having you on every week. Once again, get online and get hold of Harry Fisher's book. It's called Fire to Fork Adventure Cooking. Even I think I'm a bit of a chef after reading that and trying a few of his recipes. Now, as I said, online, you just need to Google everythingcaravancamping.com.au. Good on you, mate. Harry Fisher, Fire to Fork. We will be chatting next week.
Yes, absolutely. Looking forward to it, mate. Chat to you then.
Let's go.
Now, don't forget to head to the Everything Caravan and Camping podcast page at everythingcaravancamping.com.au. Sign up to the newsletter for your chance to win a $50 voucher to spend on the ECC marketplace. Now, don't forget to catch up on all of our ECC episodes. Go to where you get your podcasts, or it's pretty simple. Head over to the website, everythingcaravancamping.com.au.
Let's go.
Okay, that time of the podcast where we catch up with an ECC park and the man who is going to tell me all about a different park, Jason Filippini. How are you, mate?
Oh, Scotty, I am brilliant.
Good.
How are you today?
Yeah, good. Good to have you back in. You've been a bit travelling, I've heard. Did you been down south?
Yeah, look, I do a lot of travelling.
Yeah,
I've been down to Melbourne. I was recently in Germany.
Oh, stop it.
Oh, and you know
work
what?
or play? Come on.
No, that was all work.
Oh, turn it
work.
up. So the lovely bride had to look after all your parks here on the sunny coast.
She did indeed, and I went to the Dusseldorf show in Germany for a week.
Let's digress. What was that like? The Dusseldorf Caravan Show.
It is the biggest caravan show or caravan expo in the world.
For people that have been to Caravaning Queensland, Jason Plant's shows, paint a picture for me in size.
Okay, so Jason Plant Brisbane Caravan Super Show.
Yes.
we'll see about 30,000 people through the door over the course of 6 days, 7 days.
Yeah.
We see about 250,000 people through the gates of this show in the same time. It is massive. It actually takes, I've been there a number of times, and I go and I make the time, I go and look at every exhibit. It takes about 2 to 3 days to do it properly.
Wow.
It is massive.
And it's similar, though, like knickknacks, gadgets and vans.
Vans,
or RVs.
RVs, so they have caravans. They're a very strong motorhome market.
Okay.
But there's a lot of innovation. The innovation that we see in our vans today was over in Dusseldorf and other shows like it around the world 2 years ago.
Is that right?
Yep. The best thing I saw this year, just digressing.
Yeah, no, well, people interested listening.
It was an electric van. And so we've got electric cars.
Yeah.
And so it was an adapter from the car battery into the van to power the van. So you don't need power.
What?
So you basically plugged in where you normally charge your car from your car battery to charge up your car.
Yeah.
You put the adapter in and you plug it around. It's a little extension cord basically to the caravan.
And it runs off that?
And so you don't need power. You're running off the car battery.
Get out of town.
Oh, I tell you what, this whole electric...
when will that be here, you reckon?
Oh, look, I'm going to say give it... Australia, I think we need at least 5 to 10 years for that, but the technology is there.
Yeah, crazy.
It's amazing.
Where were we, Jace? We're talking about parks, but that's it. Well, there you go. You have been travelling. But where are we heading with our ECC parks this week?
Look, one of my travels,
yes,
I went to the Red Centre.
Oh, I've never been out there.
Oh, look, it's one of those to-dos. You've just got to do it.
Especially with Creek to Coast. We're hoping to get out in 2024 and do something out there and tow some vans out and do a bit of a
Absolutely. And even if you're down in the southern regions, you go straight across to South Australia and then you go straight up the middle.
Yeah.
Or you jump on the train and if you got your swag, you can get off and things like that. It's amazing.
And tell me where I'm going to stay with our Creek to Coast crew.
Look, I think my recommendation to the producer, if you're listening, you should go to the Alice Springs Tourist Park.
Okay.
It is an amazing little park.
Yep.
It's family owned and operated. Liz runs it.
Okay.
Lovely lady Liz.
Yep.
And her whole family's involved in the running of the park. That makes it so special.
Yeah, it does actually.
Because it creates something to your visit.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it's located just outside or really close to the centre of town. It's like walking distance to the centre of town. It's right opposite some tourist attractions. We've got the arts centre and we've got the museum, and it really enhances that whole Northern Territory experience.
Yeah, lovely.
And one of the slogans they use, which I love because it's really true, it's the Oasis in the desert.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah.
You know, and it's true. When I think of that, I'm thinking of those American deserts with the palm trees and sand everywhere for miles. It's the same thing. And Alice Springs is exactly that. It's in the hot red centre.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's this metropolis. And we've got palm trees, we've got water. It's just amazing. Yeah. So I highly recommend going out there. When you go out there, you can take a caravan, you can take your tent, you can jump into one of their cabins. They've got a range of different cabins from a budget accommodation right through to a luxury villa. My advice is go out there. If you're going to go and do it, go and stay in Alice Springs.
Yeah.
Go and stay at the Alice Springs Tourist Park.
There you go. Hey, not Germany, Alice Springs. Dusseldorf to Alice Springs. Look at you.
What a trip.
Hey, don't forget, if you are jumping online to check out any of the parks, jump onto everythingcaravancamping.com.au and you can get your ECC Parks, Family Parks Travel Rewards membership. We talk about it every week at the moment for $30, and that's for 2 years.
2 years, $30, third night free voucher when you join up for a full membership. Yeah. It's not rocket science. Jump on and get it done.
And where can people find a list of all the different parks, in particular the one at Alice Springs?
ECCparks.com.au, and just follow the links and you'll come straight to the ECC Park, the family park in Alice Springs Tourist Park.
Nice.
Go and have a swim in their pool.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Good on you, Jace. We'll catch up next week, mate.
Thanks, Scotty.
And in terms of parks, there's 65 throughout Australia and New Zealand. Now, if you head to everythingcaravancamping.com.au, you can purchase an ECC Parks Family Parks Travel Reward membership. Now, it's only $30. Now, this membership, the things it gives you is crazy. 10% off your stay at all of the ECC Parks and Family Parks destinations throughout Aussie here and over in New Zealand. You get discounts and deals while you travel with their rewards. You get the third night free. You get voucher. You get an entry card to their frequent camper competition. So for $30, you can't go wrong. So be sure to jump onto the website and check it out.
Everything Caravan and Camping.
Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday to us. Now, this Sunday, team, January 21st, is Everything Caravan and Camping's second birthday. And to celebrate, when you purchase from ECC, you put yourself into the draw to win the ultimate summer prize pack, with prizes valued at over $1,000, including there's a Weber barbecue, there's the new and really cool Mike Coolman Recreational Series fridge, and so much more. Head to everythingcaravancamping.com.au for more information. Well, there we go for another week. Absolute blast here. We're Everything Caravan and Camping podcast. Don't forget, if you've got any questions, you want to raise an issue, you want a question for any of the people we talk to, we can do that easily. If you send us an email, podcast@everythingcaravancamping.com.au. Be safe out on the roads if you are travelling anywhere. See you next time.
Come on. Let's go. They've got everything. Everything Caravan and Camping. They've got everything.